let's take a peek here. Where do we fish? Looks like it's see rocks on the other side. .8 pounds. That's a personal record for me. All right, good bass. Should beat the heck out of my line now. Yo. Looks like another chunker. And here he is. 2.9. Beauty. That takes a percentage point for my rod every time. Oh, fish on. At least we're hooking them. Vehicle here. There's gotta be fish in between here. Bass ambush predators in there it is. So they're definitely gonna hit. Starting out of one of their hiding spots here. Come on. It's a smallmouth, I think. It is. Nice catch. Hooked into another. Might be another smallmouth. Oh, that's a yellow. Okay. Been having some luck over at the spot here. Nice solid catch. We got another largemouth based on that stripe I just saw. Oh, small. Oh, that's a good sized fish. 2.56. Catching largemouth anywhere from 1 to 2.5 pounds here, and smallmouth somewhere around the 2-pound range. To the right, I was catching largemouth bass. Switch over. Oh, hooked onto another one. This one's fighting a bit more. Come on. Another smallmouth. Another fish. Largemouth this time. Fish on, baby. Oh, he's just taking off with it. I gotta pull you back. Come on. It's definitely a bigger fish. I'm trying to make it jump so he can get closer. Come on, jump. There it is. Gotcha. Ooh, baby. It's a good fish. another. Hello. You beauty. What are you? Oh, you're a fighter. Come back. Oh. Alright. What do we got? It's a good size, 2.4 pounds. Yeah. Awesome. Thanks, Bobby. I appreciate it. Yeah, I think if he downloads this, I mean, it's a fantastic game. It's ultra realistic. Like every time you fight fish or whatever, you can take some damage to your rod depending on whether, what quality rod you have, and as you upgrade in levels, kind of sort of like an RPG. You upgrade, you have access to new items and etc. You can buy better equipment, and it takes less wear and tear. So you got to manage all that in between fishing. Adds to the fun. And eventually, you can get a kayak and get out into the lakes, so you can find like different fishing holes and whatnot. So that's something I'm working towards. Still trying to figure this game out. I think I'm like level 12 or 13. Still trying to figure it all out. But I can catch bass pretty good. You can see my rod and reel percentage has dropped. Like my line is at 90%, rod is at 82%, and then the reel is at 96%. And when you're done fishing for the day, I guess, you go into your menu or your inventory and you can repair the stuff. It costs you cash, but you can repair it. Oh, he is a fisherman. Cool. Yeah, then this is 110% the game for him. I don't know if he's ever played any fishing games in the past. This is on Steam as well on PC, by the way. It came out there first. It was recently released, I think, for the Xbox. That's when I jumped on it. So there's a lot of YouTube videos that kind of show you the ropes. Holy crap, that guy just caught a trophy largemouth. 4.48 pounds. Smallmouth bass. And I just hit some kind of achievement. There it is. And as a reward, I got that bait point. So bait points are like G-Coin in PUBG, if you're familiar with PUBG. You can buy those with real money, or you can earn them through achievements and other things. Caught to the left here. And I'm going to take a wild guess and say it's 2.1 pound. That's my guess. And that was close enough. 1.952. Ooh, that's a nice one. 2.9 pounds. Just shy of my personal best. That's a big boy right there. Oh, oh no. It's dragging me out there. No. Come on, chubby bass. I think this game would be amazing in VR. Like if they'd have some kind of motion controller or something. Let's see what this is. What? Personal best, baby. 3.171 pounds. That's a nice lunker right there. But yeah, if they had like some kind of motion controller or something for a VR headset with like a rod or something with like a reel attached. I think the Dreamcast used to have something like that. But that actually gives you resistance depending on the size of the fish. So as it's pulling you out, it's resisting and it becomes harder to reel in the fish. That would be great. As I have another fish on. Smallmouth. That's a pretty large smallmouth. 2.169, okay. Let's see what we have so far. So we got smallmouth, 1.92. What's the large? 2.489, okay. I think a trophy size is about 3 pounds. Got my personal best, largemouth. Okay, good. Nope, don't want to leave. Give me a decent fight. Oh man. 2 PBs. 2 personal bests and 1 trip. 3.174. Easier to share fishing tips instead of having to type it out because the chat function here is not fantastic. Oh, here we go. Come on. Come on, big mama. It's got to be a 2-pounder at least. 2.396, and I'm basically at my limit, so I might just cash out of here. So this is my keep net. A lot of bass, a lot of largemouths, including 2 personal bests that I had. First a 3.171 and then a 3.174. Not much larger, but that's my personal best right now. And it's time to turn it in. These are my licenses. I got the unlimited licenses for all these, which means you can catch as many fish as you want at any of these places and just keep everything. That's the fishing spot I used right there. This one, and then I was casting off to the right and between the vehicle that's sunk in there. Yeah, and that's it. That's how I catch bass. And I can pretty much do that anywhere where they have bass. With a 1/4 ounce bass jig, not the mini one, the regular sized one. Just catching them all day. Alright, so another trip there is not going to do it for me. I'm going to show you how to do it at at the Lone Star Lake, but first I'm going to just review my inventory real quick. Got to repair it a little bit. So unequipped it. There it is, my value spin, 6 foot 3 inches. Hit the Y button to repair it. It's going to cost me 132 cash. So that's got to get fixed. Equip it again. Whoops. This is the Callisto MG 2500 spinning reel. Repair that. Equip it. The line had some damage to it, so what I'll do, so it's 6 pound test. I'll just sell the one I used, which is damaged. I'm just gonna slap on. I'm gonna cut it to about 140 feet. There we go, that's enough. And then my favorite lure, which is the 1/4 ounce bass jig. These casting spoons work really well too, especially the gold, silver 1/4 ounce. And this is what I call the Red Devil, the red and white 1/2 ounce spoon. That's it. Go to Lone Star, which has a travel cost of 0. This is where everybody starts off. I'm going to show you exactly where to fish there. So now what's really important here is you see the weather forecast. Okay, the time of day. So you get there, it's 5 a.m. every time. You see day 1 right at the top left there. So from 5 to about 9 a.m. or 8 a.m. pretty good fishing, not fantastic. So it turns on starting 5 p.m. Into the evening, into the night hours. And nighttime is 9 p.m. Then it gets dark, and then it's full-on night fishing. So I just fish a little bit at 5 a.m. Then I fast forward the time, which you can do, and I'll show you how to do that. And I'll do some evening fishing. If I can't fill up what I got, which I normally do, which is 33 pounds, then it goes to the. Then I'll do some night fishing.